Okay, welcome back everybody to, well, welcome. I don't know about welcome back this morning, but welcome to Coffee and Art in the Morning. It's a Friday morning. Thanks everybody for being here. I did stream yesterday. I did a couple videos yesterday, and there's a cat. One of them. Hey there. Hey there, Malibu. And so I worked on her quite a bit, and I did finish this one, and I did post her. I already posted her. So and they're both out of The Hidden Paradise by Cris Lopez, right there. And yeah, so I was glad to finish this one and post it. Now I want to get this one done today because I was working on two at a time. Yeah, I bet, Dot. Just do like Jean doesn't sleep in my show. although Jean did say she was awake and she was coming in, so. So anyway, I'm going to go and get started. I think I might zoom in just a little more. That's probably good right there. And so I'm going to go ahead and I got these flowers. One thing I did do off camera was I did put a little bit of light in the flowers. So I need to go back here with the pink here and just knock back the white. And now what I want to do is put some stamens in all the little flowers with the white Posca. And then I'm going to work on shading. This is all marker here. If you didn't watch the part before this one, then you'll see what I've done on it if you watch that one. Okay, so I'm going to come up here and just put some little stamens and some little dots, you know, just like some little centers. Some little centers in the flowers. Same for over here. I'm going to put some dots. And if you don't want them white, as soon as the Posca dries, you can go back over it with a pencil. Thanks, Sammy, and hi, by the way. Thanks for stopping by yesterday. Okay, so I just want a couple little centers in these. Not over much, but I want to finish this one up so I can move on to the other, more projects. But I don't know if you were here yesterday, Sammy, when I showed this. I did finish her. So we did get her done. And she's on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So I'm just going to put a few little dots and stamens. And don't be afraid to put extra things. If there's not lines for stamens or anything, you can put them in. Cris Lopez is not going to email you and say, there were no stamens in that flower, so why are you putting them there? So, you know what I mean. So don't be afraid to put in any extras. Okay, so there's that, and then a couple up in here. And yeah, so I already shaded the gold here with the artichoke because it's like a green gold. And now I'm going to put a little bit of highlights with the Posca. And again, if it's too white, you know, I'll go back and put another layer of the fine tack over the top of the white. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I'm just going to add a little bit of highlight on each one of these designs. You know, a little bit here and a little bit there. I think I might do that one too. Make them stand out. And then we'll go back and put another layer of fine tack. Now remember, fine tack is watercolor. So it's going to move if you wet it again. And I don't like fixatives and, you know, and all that stuff. So We just roll with it. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, so I'm just going to, so can you see how that gives it a little extra dimension, that to that side? Okay, and just a little, it's kind of, it's a background thing. It's not, it's not that finely detailed, drawn out. Finally, it's kind of like just some indication of, a little indication of the fret work, if you will, or whatever, although I think fret work's on iron. Uh, something like this. Okay. But make sure before you go over this with anything, pencil, watercolor, anything, make sure it's dry. Otherwise, you'll just be like rubbing it off. And it takes a minute. I usually just hit it with the heat gun to make sure. All right, so now I'm going to come over here and just make sure it's working there. So if any of y'all are coloring, what are y'all coloring in? Or what book or what project, even if you're not in a color book, what project are you working on? So something like this. And there's my cat, one of them. Okay, so the other thing here is I have already put gold, the Fine-Tech gold on here. See, here, let me, there, see the Fine-Tech gold? Okay, I see you. I see you, Malibu. And y'all know I got 2 new cats, so I'll have to probably lock them out here in a little bit. She's going to want to lay right there. So you can see the gold, how shiny it is. It's really a pretty gold. But see where the white is? She's bumping on me. Okay, you're going to have to get down. Come on. Come on. Get on down. Where the white is, how it's not shiny right there. So I'm going to put another layer of Fine-Tech over the white. And the white will still stand out. I mean, it'll still be brighter. It'll still be brighter. Hey, Deb. Hey, Azure. It'll still be brighter than just the gold, but it'll be another layer that you can see the difference. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and then the other thing I'm going to put a little bit of accent on her. Oh, I got to do those flowers in her hair. I forgot about those. Let's go ahead and I want to accent the little gold band on her head. And let me see, let me get a kind of a sienna color maybe, because the flowers in her hair are kind of an orange, and I'll probably put some stamens in that too. And then I want to do some light coming out of the lamp, so we're going to put paint on that. Hi, Jean. Yeah, she's a character. They both are. They're both so loving. All right, so I'm just going to do a little bit of shading in the middle of the flowers that are on her hair. And then I'll just go in here with the Posca and maybe put just a little bit of highlight. Well, no, I don't even need that because I'm going to put centers, and I don't want to detract from the centers. So I'm just going to put some little dots. See the little dots? In the centers of the flowers. And maybe, let's see if I can, I don't know if it's kind of small in there. Let's see. Maybe get some yellow orange here. And see if I can just kind of brighten up the flowers just a little bit. Okay. That's pretty good. Might do a little bit of a pink. Well, that's good. We'll leave it for now. So, yeah, I just wanted to put a little bit more color in the, I can't get much closer than that. I'm already zoomed in. And so now you can see the white here. So what I'm going to do where the white is, I think it's dry enough. Let's go ahead and get water brush and my Fine-Tech here. And the same color, it's the Arabic gold that I've been using. I'm just going to put another layer over the top of the white. And it'll still be there, but it'll just knock back the brightness of the white just a little. And it should put the shine back on, because where I put the white paint, it took the white shine. I mean, it took the shine off. Let's see here if I can get it to. Let me turn it this way so you can see. There we go. See? Hey, Lynn. Yeah, if y'all have any questions, put them in caps, guys, so I know you're talking to me. So this one we started yesterday. I'm just going to kind of put a light layer over the whole thing. We started this one, well, actually 2 videos ago we started her, and I worked on her yesterday and just didn't get time to finish her before I had to leave, and we ran out of time too, I think. So there's that. Let me put a little bit of gold extra right there on the edge because I want to put light coming out of there. So we'll go with that. Let me get a Kleenex to clean my brush and squeeze out some water to clean my brush. Hey, Janet. Yeah, Hubster has some things to do this morning, so when he's done, then we're going to go do some stuff. I want to go to the bookstore while we're out. So I didn't have anything to do the first thing this morning. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in here on our... Oops, I got to sharpen that again. I'm going to go back and get a little bit more highlight on her lips here. And I got to do a little bit more work on her skin. So far we've just got marker and a little bit of white pencil on the edge. How you doing, Janet? Hey, Carrie Ann. Did I say good morning? Lindair. So, yeah. Okay. So I could do some splattery stars, but instead I think I'm just going to go ahead and do, well, all right, I'm going to paint in here, but I'm going to go ahead and put some stars. I like to splatter stars because it's less exact, but I'm just going to go ahead and go for some dotting here. And then I'll go in and maybe put a planet or two or a shooting star or something here. So I'm trying to make some different sizes. I just want her to look like she's standing in front of a night window. Reminds me of when I did that pointillism drawing back in I think it was 89 is what the date I put was when I did it. 89. I did a 21-hour pointillism. It's one of the few things I have hanging in my house, framed downstairs. That, Brad's boots in watercolor, I have that one framed. And of course I have a mural room, so. Oh, good, good. Yeah, where are you going to go?
He's on down to Hampton.
Well, what, isn't he supposed to be here?
No, he's going to call me.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going to be here at 8:30.
Yeah, well, he said he's going to call me by 8:30.
Okay, all right.
Set up a time to come out.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. And Diva's down out. Okay,
Yeah,
just making sure.
He's on over to there, and there.
Okay.
Back, and then,
Okay, all right, hon. Thank you.
thank you.
You're going out the front door.
Yeah.
Did you turn off the alarm? Because we set it off last night. The cats did or something.
Now I got all the laundry done. I put away all the dishes. Now can I go?
You can go out and play now. He's so funny. We just have to remember if we switch the cats out, because we have, they love going out in the garage, and but we have to remember that if they are out there, we have to remember not open the garage door because they're out there, right? So anyway, we have to make sure to not open because they're indoor cats. They don't go out at all. And they didn't go out at Denise's either. So when she had the other two. So anyway, oh, back to the. So I did that pointillism. The girl in the uh, uh, vest. I guess it wasn't all pointillism. I think it was. No, that's the one I did swirls. That was all swirls. Where's the pointillism one? I did them 40 years ago, 30 years ago, so I don't remember which one. But, okay, so there's some stars behind her. See how they're not all exact? Okay, all right, Melody, and sleep well. Melody's like 12 hours ahead of us, so something like that. So it's time for her to go to bed. Um, and thanks again, Melody, for asking about me. That was very sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciated that the other day. Okay, so now, let's see. Let's put a little bit of highlight here on her gold dress trim. Just want a little bit of highlight there. That's one of the things about, when you do a color book page, the line art, you're at the, I won't say at the mercy of the line art, but kind of, you have, like there may not, if you were going to draw it or paint it yourself, you may not have had a harsh line in certain areas. So you have to either cover them up or just ignore them, right? Like I wanted a softer edge here on the trim. And, it's hard to get a soft line with the black line. So you got to cover it up, you see, to make it look a little iridescent. Okay, now let's see. Let me let that dry, and I can go work on her skin a little bit more. I just got kind of touched the, where's my magenta? Got a little bit on her hair there. I hope y'all can see a little. Okay, so now what I want to do is, because I got all this everything done, do I want stars in there? Probably need it. I guess I'll go ahead and put stars back in here. And then, I do need a planet. I think I'll do I want a pink planet or a blue planet? I think I'll do a pink one. Just put a little planet out there. Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and put stars behind here. Like maybe these are in front of another window over here. Just curious, did anyone get the email Amazon is pushing back the Phantom? No, I didn't pre-order it. I was just going to buy it when it came out, but no. So I didn't know that they pushed back the Phantomorphia, the Kirby Roseanne's, if anybody's listening. Kirby Roseanne's, I guess they pushed it back till April, the publishing of it. I feel like he wasn't even going to do another color book. So the fact that he's did another one is awesome. Don't y'all think? Okay, so then I want to put some light coming out of the lamp. So I'll probably put a little bit of paint and then some rays. Okay. you heard him say that, Jean? Yeah. Can I go out and play now? Okay. Let's see. Let me just... I don't need much. I just need a dab of white paint. Let me get a baby wipe. Okay, so just use a baby wipe because they're already damp. I just use Huggies Natural. No, don't get the soapy kind. Don't step in my paint there, Malibu. Don't use the soapy kind, because then you can feel it like soapy up. And I just put a little in my hand and mash it in. I mash the paint into the baby wipe, and I don't need much because I'm just going to put a little bit here, like a little mist, like a little glow, like that. And then I'll dry that, and then I'll put a few little bits of Posca. Maybe we'll put a little, maybe I'll do that too, since we got, let's go ahead and put a little bit of mist back here, like cloud. Now, I don't want it coming over, so I'll have to wipe that off, because I don't want it outside the window. But I'm gonna also get ready to shade that area. But I don't want to have to fight the... Something like just a slight little mist. Maybe a little bit more right over the planet there. Something like that. Okay, that's all I need. All right, now let me dry that. It's another trilogy. I missed something. Another trilogy. You mean Kirby's book is a trilogy? Okay, now I'm going to go back with the Posca, and I want like this has got light coming out of the little holes. Now, make sure you got all your background done before you do this, because you don't want to have to paint around it. You know what I mean, Vern? And then we got a little up here. I think I might just put a little extra white and a little, just kind of soften it there. Give it a little more brightness right across the planet. Okay, that's pretty good. And you can put a little orange in there. Let's dry it again before we do that. All right. Put a little yellow orange there, and maybe just a little darker orange too. I don't want it across the thing right there. There we go. Something like that. Okay. All right, now let's go back to her skin. And this is all marker so far, except for the white right here. The rest of it's just marker. So now I want to get in here with some pencil. So I'm just get peach and, I don't know, a henna. I just want a couple, maybe peach, henna, and white. Thanks, Sammy. You're not bad at the details yourself, girl. Just saying. Okay, so I'm going to use a little henna just to get a little bit darker in the shadows. Not much, but very light. Remember how I showed y'all yesterday right there? Just that area right there is 20 layers. Just that there is 20 layers. And then I did hard pressure here to show you how much further you could go. So remember, skin is the one thing. You could hard pressure something like the flowers and put a couple layers, but skin, you really got to just very softly. And she's fairly tiny, so you know it won't take that long. But like we did when we did her, you know, this took a while. Just saying, people. Just saying. So a little shadow there, a little more under her neck. I'm going to keep her fairly pale. Let's put maybe a little bit of cheek bone on her. Very, very light, because when I go on top of that to blend it, it's going to really stand out. So you want to take your time. Let's put a little bit, maybe a little down here in the cleavage area. And a little under the arm here. But be careful when you do underarms. It doesn't make it look like they need to shave. And then maybe a little shadow on this side. Again, very light. You can always darken it. That. And I gotta still do this to look like leather. And then maybe a little bit under her hair here. Keeping her pretty pale. And then over on this side, her arm. Right in there a little. Same thing for this arm. And then the artist has already put, see that's that black there, that's already like gray that she's already put on there. And so, you know, unless you white it out or something, you got to work with it. So I'm going to put a little bit of the henna right over the black. But, you know, sometimes it's a little tricky to work with either grayscale or, unless you do marker, it's easy to do marker over grayscale because the grayscale makes your shadows for you with marker. But if you want to add pencil or blending or anything else with it, you know, it can get her, I don't want her hands to look like man hands, which it's easy to do with all the dark, you know. All right. All right, so now I'm going to go in with the peach, and now I'm going to go on top of everything I just did very lightly and just soften that. And also not just over that, but pulling it out just a little, like extending the peach out just a little, not, you know, taking my time. You got to be careful on the skin. And that's true whether you're going to do blue, purple, pink, light, you know, peach, tan, brown, whatever. You got to do light layers with skin, regardless of the color. You know, you want to take your time with the skin. Got a small email from Book Deposit that your copy was out for delivery. Okay, you mean your Kirby? So he's got it out at the book depository. But that's out of UK, right, Jennifer? Do you think that UK maybe they got their copies of Kirby's first? If that's what you're talking about, Kirby's book. Okay, I got a little too much shadow under her. Let me see if I can erase it. Too much shadow under her lip there. I don't want to look like she's, you know, throwing up something. Alright, so now I'm just slightly going over. You'll see that. Let me do a test in my chat because sometimes yeah, see, hang on. My chat, let me, what do you call it, reload frame, because I lost my chat. So hang on, guys. There we go. There it goes. Okay. Hey, CBC Heather. Amazing UK. Amazon UK. I don't know about what's going on with Amazon UK. What's going on with Amazon UK? Because I don't use it, you know. I use here in the States. So what's going on with Amazon UK? Give us the scoop. So see, very soft. And I'm going to go in here with white too in a minute. Oh, you ordered 2 by accident? Well, you're just going to have to do a giveaway on your channel, Jennifer. You're going to have to do a subby giveaway or just some kind of special giveaway. Give away one of those books. Listen to me. Okay, I don't know if I can get in a little tighter. Let's see. I don't want it to get too pixelated, you know. I'll try to hold my pencil back so you can see what I'm doing here. I have to do something to lighten up her hands. It's just got a lot of dark on her hands. Maybe she's just been digging in the garden. Pick this rose, you know. Okay. Just going back over every place that I added some of the henna. Going to do that first to soften out the pencil lines, if you will, the pencil marks, very softly. And it's not hard to blend it out because my layer is so soft. See the pencil lines right there? But it doesn't take much to blend that out because it's such a soft layer. Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there with Amazon. It's probably been about 10 years maybe. I don't remember exactly. But we used to have an Amazon distribution center like one exit down the highway from us. It was only there like 6 months. So I don't know what happened. Maybe it was longer than 6 months, but I don't think so. It wasn't long. But we had a big Amazon. It was a big deal. Had a big Amazon distribution center right down the road. Huge warehouse. They turned it into auto something now, but yeah, it wasn't there long at all. And all of a sudden, then just, it was like, well, what did they do? Was that a tax write-off or something? I don't know. It wasn't there long. Okay. All right, let's go back up here. I'm just getting it very soft. All right, now I'm going to go in here with white. Also doing the dance program of the figure skating. I mean, is the Olympics still on, Jean? Is that still part of the Olympics? It can't, is it? Is it? No, it can't be. Is it? Okay, just a ton. Let me go back to the henna. I just need a little. I want to kind of get rid of that black line on her nose. And maybe put just a little hint of a little dent in her, right above your lip there. And now I'm going to go back with the white and kind of blend in her lip. Clean your white pencil off if you get touch red or any color. Clean the tip off because otherwise you'll have color on the tip of your white pencil. When you just want pure white. The World Figure Skating Championship in Italy. Ah, okay. All right, Jean. I know you like your Olympic type sports and curling. Hi, Suze. Are you enjoying this weather? Okay, I got a little on the, where's my black? Oh, and I also need to paint back over this. I forgot about that. And the leaves here. I need to paint back over that here in a little bit with the Fine Tech. I know it's bright and shiny today. Well, you can see, look, it's flashing out the sun. Like right when we said that, Suze, look, the sun came out. Jean, well, very shortly, the next game of the Women's World Curling Championship will be on TV, so we'll really be multitasking. Jean, you're awesome, I'll tell you. Let me know when the cat curling comes on. Tease Jean about that. If y'all haven't ever seen that little meme with the cat curling, that's hilarious. Okay, so again, I'm kind of having to fight the dark of the line art. I mean, it's like a shadow that is on the piece, so I either have to because you can't really get rid of it unless you paint it out. You can paint it out, with Posca or something. I might just get rid of some of it. Let's just go ahead and let's just kind of tap out a little, like put some white down and kind of just tap it in like that, kind of lighten up some of the dark shadows on there. It's just a little lot right there. That, for me anyway, I'm trying to fight the dark shadow. So never be afraid to change anything. It's you're the boss of your color book. Do whatever you need to, whatever you want to. All right, so there. Now lighten that up. Now when that dries, I'll go back over it a little bit with the flesh color or the peach color. Just kind of needed a little bit lightening up. I mean, I know our hands are interlocking, and that makes the shadow goes too dark for me. So I'll let that dry. And I do want to go ahead and get this crisper over here. Got a little, and I probably should do this nice straight line here. after I do the wall, but I'll have to probably do it again. I don't know. I want our fingernails light. Okay, so we'll just let that sit for a minute because I'm going to put this shadow, a little bit of a line between the fingers back. But I just didn't want the skin having too much shadow. I'll go back over that with peach. I got Fine Tech, the pearl color, Suze. Okay. The golds are pearl also. I don't have to get them, Suze. Don't make me. I got these and I got the Akuratake gold watercolor. I don't need any more. And I got tons of gold acrylic paint in acrylic. So bad. Okay, so I've got to go back over this, all with the gold. Let's go ahead and you know, I got to do her hands some more. I'm going to go ahead and do the leather like on here. This is going to be like a leather pocket, and that's a leather. It's not the greaves. I forget. I hadn't written it down what the arm piece is called, but anyway. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start with a sienna, an ochre, a dark brown, and probably maybe a little bit of a hint of red. So maybe the henna might work. I don't know. Well, let's start with this. So I'm just going to first go in here with the dark brown, dark umber, I think. Yeah, dark umber. And I'm going to just start putting some shadow on the leather. Golds and pearl. Oh, the same thing. You're still saying I have to get them. So thanks everybody for being here. If you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching the recording. If it gets too chatty for you, just fast forward. But I am talking to a live chat, so, you know, I'm not going to ignore the people here. So now I have no choice. Don't make me, Suze. Don't make me. Hey, Eileen. Happy Friday to you. All right, Eileen, what day is it now? Eileen always tells us what day it is, you know, National Hot Dog, National Pizza. It's always something. So she follows some, I don't know where she gets her calendar, but it's always National Something Day. So what is it today? What is it today, Eileen? What is it today that we're celebrating? National what? Oh, wait, links aren't open. Hang on, Suze. Let me open links. Oh, yeah, they're open, but that link didn't work, Suze. Put it again. Hey, stars. Do the link again. For whatever reason, it didn't work. And there's some kind of little, like, textury stuff right there, I guess. There'll be a shadow right there under her hand. Let's go ahead and do that right there. Thanks, Eileen, for opening links. So what day is it today, Eileen? And then there's a little, probably would be a shadow right there from the rose. We'll put one anyway. From the rose stem. I'll let you go look. Uh, all right, now I'm going to go back in here, and I think I will go in with a little bit of white, even though, no, let me go with a tan, even though I'm going to probably cover it up anyway with another shade, but, or maybe light peach might work. No, maybe, yeah, maybe ginger, nah, probably light tan. All right, so let's go with the lighter peach. I think it's light peach for the highlight, you know, for the, because it's going to be leather. So, but it does have, it's not, I don't want to shine, I don't want it to like be satiny, right? But I just want a little bit of light areas. National Cuddly Kitten Day. That's perfect. Eileen, that's perfect. Because I got my new cats. So I don't want it to be, I don't want it to be shiny, you know, because it's leather, but I want it to have light, a little bit of light areas. See, just that little bit like that. Maybe a little down right there. uh, you got newborn kittens? Oh, 5 of them, Miss Q? Hey, Colleen. All right, so now I'm going to take my sienna color, and I'm going to kind of go over the whole thing, right over right over the light peach I just put and everything, and like get it a little on the red side, very lightly, very light layer. Blending in the dark umber and putting a nice little coat of either a burnt sienna and, you know, a reddish brown. Listen, you know, I'm not any kind of a reddish brown there, just to give it a leather look. Yeah, it is. What did Janet say? I missed what Janet said. All right, so now I'm going to do the same thing up here. Nice, just a light, careful. You know, you can always darken it. Just doing some little circles like. They were born on the 6th. Oh, they are little then. Are you, did you, was it an accident? Did you have an accidental litter of kittens? Are you going to give them away or sell them, or what kind are they? What kind are they, Miss Q? Roxy's most observed cat I've ever. I really like the markings on their heads. Oh, hey, Connie. Yeah, and Jean noted that Malibu looks like she has bangs. Because Malibu's, like here's their head, like this. Here's the other one's head. Oliver's, it goes like that. His, and then, you know, his markings go like that. And Malibu's go like this, like she has bangs. But also Oliver is much bigger. All right, so now let's see. I think I'll go back with the dark brown. Now, you know what? I think I'm going to go in here with a little bit of the Tuscan red. A little bit more like cherry color, you know, like a purpley red color. Add just a little bit more leather look, you know, leathery colors to it. Just a little bit. Just give it a little variety. Long-haired mackerel tabby? I don't know what a mackerel tabby is. Is it a certain kind of color tabby? Have to look that up. Oh, well, I mean, you can tell me, but something like this. Now I'll go back with my umber here, my sienna, and just kind of blend everything together. Ice gray and white. Ooh, an ice gray and white tabby. I bet they're adorable. Okay, I think that's good. Now I got to get my gold back out again. My brush. And I got to do a couple places here. I got to touch up. And I'm using the Arabic gold. All right, so I'm going to go back over any place that I added white. You know, I added a little bit white to make it stand out. Now I'm going to go back over all the places that I have white, like on the rose and her belt, and go right back over the white. It still will stand out more than it did, but it'll make it shiny again too. Might have to add a little bit more shadow in her belt with the avocado. Okay. I think I'll go ahead and put gold on her fingernails. Why not? And then the rose. Oh, and the other thing we were going to test out was trying to put the gold over the blue rose, her blue rose. Not these, I didn't want them on all, just hers. So I'm just going every place, and her little headband too, where I added white. And unless I tilt it, you really won't be able to see that, but I'll tilt it so you can see. Maybe a little gold on these flowers in her hair. Alright, so now let's go ahead and try to put a light coat over the rose. Let's see what happens. Maybe if I just put it over the white, not over the whole thing. You won't be able to see it unless I tilt it. So you can see the shimmer on it. Okay, did I miss any place with the gold? Okay. Let me hit that with the heat gun. All right, let's go back to her face for a minute. I need a little bit light peach now. Let's go ahead and finish a nice soft blend where I went over with the white. Soften her skin, soften her face one last time. The fine tip pearl colors would be perfect for the fan. I'm so bad, Suze. I'll tell you, you are so bad. You're turning into an Eileen over there. Enabler elf. Oh, but speaking of buying, I do. Was Janet here? I'm not going to tell y'all unless Janet's here. Because it's her fault. If Janet's here, I'll tell y'all what I ordered from Jet Pens. It wasn't much. Janet can tell you they're not expensive. Hey, Pacola. It was good to see you last night, too, Pacola. You and Dot over at Blades. Okay, so there we go. Her cheeks, I got her, that henna, I got it a little scratchy. I don't want to, yeah, I'll just leave it. Should have probably taken a little bit more time on the henna cheeks. The henna in her cheeks. Okay. Oh, she is here. Okay, Janet, you talked about those pins to somebody the other day. That set of inexpensive color fountain pens. I forgot the name of them now. Let me look at my order. Let's see. There's 8 of them or something? I forget. Let me look. Let me go to my mail here. You made me buy them. Let's see. Yes, his granddaughter's cute. Where is my order? Hang on, guys. Here it is. Does it say what it is? The Preppies. Yes, the Preppies. I ordered the Preppies. I think they'll be here tomorrow. I'm blaming you, Janet. It's all your fault. I wanted to test those babies out for drawing, for sketching. We'll do it on the stream. Don't worry. Yeah, for inexpensive pens are awesome. Okay, yeah. Because they're not expensive at all. Okay, so I think, let's see, a little bit more. Coming from behind here. All right, now all I think I have left, here comes the sun. I think all I have left is the gray. And then we should be, oh, wait. I got to do some more on her skin here. Remember, I lightened up her. I tried to get rid of some of the black in her hand. I don't know. It's really not working that well. It's okay. Let's go back in there with a little sienna here. Nope, I need dark peach here. It'll do. Don't anybody look too closely at her hands. I say that, and of course, then you're going to look close. But it's a little tricky because of the color that they were. I don't want to get them too big. I need to probably make that smaller again. Now, kind of stuck with it now, unless I paint it out. I could completely paint it out. I could do that, but I'm not going to. And I think I want her fingernails magenta. After all, I put gold on them, but I'm just going to put a little magenta on there too. I like that better. Yeah, I can't get, I guess I could get rid of it. The black on the hands. Gotta tap that in there. So now I'm just scraping it off. I'm putting another coat on and it's just kind of picking it back up. I'll let that dry, then I'll go over it. And see, there's a bend right here in her arm. No, that's not there. This is where her hand, you don't, the arm is back here, and her hand is like bent, you know. So it does need a little more shadow right there. Because what is the black dot on her lip? There's not a black dot on her lip. It's her lip line. You got to work with what's there, or you have to erase it. It's the shadow in her lip. Come on up. Come on up there, Malibu. Look, you want to look up here? Yeah, she doesn't know what I'm trying to do. Yeah, there we go. Hey, Susan. Okay, and hi, Kay Moore up there. She's pushing on. Look. No, you can't have the cord. Don't get the cord. You'll knock me off the air. Let me back up so you can see her a minute. There she is. You want to look up? You want to look up? Huh? Can't get on the computer. Can't get on the cord. No, no. Look up. Look up. Yeah, now she's purring. So I think we'll call this one, here, get on my lap. We'll call this one done. Oh no, wait, we gotta do the gray. Hang on, guys, let's zoom back in. I gotta do the gray. All right, so that's just marker there. So I want to get a couple of, let's do that real quick. A couple light gray, medium gray. Oh, I'm gonna do a couple. Let's see, the green. Here we go. That one's going to be a warm gray. I want a cool gray. She hears my pencils. Here we go. This should be enough. Probably just 2 will be good enough. Yeah, I don't know if I can show you the picture. Let's see here. Well, I showed this one last Monday, I think it was. Here they both are. Oh, I hit the side button. Hang on. Turn my phone off. Okay. See if I can get it to. See, it doesn't want to not. Yeah, I can't show you that. Hey, Scoobs. You're welcome, Scoobs. Happy birthday. I want to see you do Smack and Dragon, the new Kittens Help. Yeah, right. No, I think I would be closing off the door, closing the door, Eileen. So this is just cool gray 70%. And this is all marker here. And this is this is supposed to be stone-like, so I'm not going to want any real shine. I don't want any white shine to it. But I could probably do a little bit like this at some textury areas to make it look a little more like stone, you know. And if I really, really, really wanted to, I could just look up some stone. I'm just going to put some texture in it. And so the other part that I did of her yesterday, I'll upload it and this video after a while. I just uploaded, I did upload this one from yesterday, but I didn't upload the first part of this. Well, it's not even really the first part of her. There's a little bit of shadow there from her hair. Her hair would probably be causing a little bit of shadow. Oh, Eileen, you're a mess. I don't want to spend too long on this. I just want to kind of have a stone effect. But if you don't know what something looks like, you know, if you want a true, you know, texture stone, and you can put some little pits in there, you know. Speaking of, not that I want her to have pits, I want her to have a couple of freckles. I want her to have a couple little freckles. Gotta sharpen this nice and tight, or maybe I could just use. See if I could use a Copic. Be careful, because even a Copic tip can be quite thick. I just want to touch a couple freckles across her nose here. Uh-oh, that's a little, uh-oh. Now she's going to have, looks like she's going to have a wart. I'll have to lighten that up. It's too thick. I'll have to go back to the pointy pencil. Thanks, Sonia. All right, I'll go back to her face here in a minute. Let's get back on the... Okay, so I just want a little bit of texture here on these. Like they're like these giant bricks, right? Well, not brick, but you know, stone blocks. So has anybody got any exciting weekend plans? I want you to hurry up and warm up so I could do some metal detecting. Jean. No pits? Sharpen. Someday we show how you would make stone look like marble. Yeah, I have, not on color books, but I used to do faux murals and painting, murals, faux techniques. So I have done marble, but it's been a long time. Just saying, when that was in style to do faux walls and faux techniques. I did tables and different things. Yeah, just kind of just dig out a picture, or find a light marble, or a green. You can do the greeny kind. Okay, something like that. Just want a little bit of texture, but I don't want it to detract from her. All right, now let's just put a little bit of darker. Just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit of here and there. Especially on where the bricks or where the stones meet. You could put just a little line. I mean, I don't want to make this one look like marble, but you do, well, you do kind of lines like that coming through it, veins. And then I'll kind of just go over the whole thing with one light coat. I just wanted to give it a little texture here. Yeah, for color books, yeah. I don't know that I've ever done marble for color books. I did do that one wall in, which book was it in? The girl with the red hair, Rapunzel girl, where I did the red-headed Rapunzel, but I don't remember what kind of wall. She was sitting on a wall. She was sitting on a window seat. I don't remember what book that was in. I had to think for a minute, because I didn't tear it out. It's in the book. I don't remember. Do y'all remember what book that was in? The Rapunzel girl sitting on the wall, and I did it kind of plain. I mean, not a lot of colors. She was in I think in a kind of a tealy dress too. It wasn't Time thing. I'm not the Time girl. What is it? Yeah, I did the Stone Angel, but yeah, it was a wall though that I did with one of the books. Fairy tale book. Mysterious Library? Yeah, I think you're right, Zeely. I'll look. I don't remember. She was on some kind of wall. Let's see, where's my Mysterious Library? Hang on, I gotta find it. I thought she was here on my shelf. Did I move it? I mean, on my table, right here behind me. Let's see. Where are you? There's Mysterious. Ah, there it is. Okay. Yes, I see you. All right, I'll look here. I'm going to look at it in just a second. Let me go ahead and do this last light coat. I even need a, is that going to be light enough? Nah, do I need one lighter? I see you, Malibu. I see you. Let's see, this color, I think. Ugh. And you know what she likes to do? Oh yeah, that's a perfect gray. Look, I picked out a tortillion. That's the color gray I want. Here we go. Look, it looks almost the same. It looks the same. All right, so let me go ahead and do this real quick because then I can back out a little. So I'm just going to take this light gray. Which one is it? Cool gray, 20%. And I just want to kind of go over the whole thing lightly, just to kind of make it all meld together, right? And I'm putting not real hard pressure, but kind of maybe a medium pressure. Because I know I'm not going to do any more blending on top or anything. So I'm kind of done with layering. But if you want more layers, don't put hard pressure because you can't blend once you get it all mashed into the page. So I don't know if you can see the difference between that and that. Oh, Janet, need an emu update. Is there any more emu updates? I'm just going over the whole thing, all the stone. Oops, I got a little bit. Where's my black? Got a little bit into the window here. I'm just trying to kind of get all the grays kind of melding together here. Sharpening. Oh, you're making your, I see you're talking to Heather about the Melbourne meetup. Okay. All right, now let's just go ahead and do this real quick. I say real quick, but you know. I'm right on the edge, so. And I do want to be quite careful next to her arm. I need that dark again, though. I'm losing the little stone separation. Make sure that's there. Emu is ruling the world. I need to do a Society of Idea Collectors emu research paper. Janet. Sharpening. That'll be fun. I did quite a bit on my bees. I did a lot of, I keep catching the edge there. Let's go back down here. Okay. Back over here. I'm just kind of blending all these grays together and so they're smooth like stone. Sharpening. Oh, you bought a whole set of Wendy Becky mini ink pads, Eileen? You mean you didn't already have those? And the storage thing? Oh my gosh. When did you get that, Eileen? It's just smoothing it out. Here, I'll show you. Let me. Okay, so like this one right here. See right here, I haven't done it yet. And here I have. See how the difference is between this and that? I'm going to go to the bookstore today just because I need to get to the bookstore today. I just need to get out and go to the bookstore today. I don't always buy stuff. I mean, I do like to just browse at the bookstore. That's about an art supply store and a bookstore. That's my only window shopping I like to do. I do not like to shop for clothes. Oh, you just ordered it. Oh my gosh, Eileen. We need photos when you get it. That's the only window shopping I like to do is books or art supplies. I can, and in a bookstore I could spend all day just looking at every shelf, because I love so many different topics, at so many different subjects. I'm going to get that line back there. But I don't like clothes shopping. I don't, makeup, jewelry, none of that stuff. Shoes, no. Don't like to do any of that. All right, so now I'm going to go just make sure that I have a soft. I want to kind of make the stones. I have a faux stone wall in my mural room. It's brown though. No, wait, I got half of a gray one under the castle, and then I have a part of a brown rock. Uh-oh, I got on my dress there. A part of a rock wall too on my mural. So I just want to kind of make this a little more depth where they connect, and then I'll go back and put another layer of blend. Get out that mysterious library. And look at that stone wall. I don't remember what I did. Might not have been much. I don't remember. Okay, now go back over here with the light gray again. I need coffee. I need some coffee. I don't know, I might have to make some. I'll get this done first. Okay. Just hate. Oh, I know. There's Malibu. Oh, yes, Scooby. I hate bra shopping. Although, I gotta say, Belk's just had a sale like 3 weeks ago. I think it was 3 weeks ago. Standing up like a little weasel. Belk had look at her little paws hanging down. She's standing up like a weasel. Um, and all bras, I mean, like TMI, all bras were $20. All bras. It didn't matter what kind. They had a total bra sale, $20, which, if y'all know, that's cheap for a bra, you know. So, and I never find the exact ones I like. They're so hard to find. Oh my gosh, they had some new microfiber something kind of, and I got 3 of them because they were just like, oh my gosh. Thank you, guys. I know she is cute. She lets you just, she's just they're both so easy going. And so, yeah, that was a good day. I tell you, that was a good day for me because I do not like to shop for clothes, and that was the worst. Yeah, she was sitting up like a meerkat. I know. Okay, so, and it's a little, I got to kind of, and what I do is I have a rounded table lip here, so I just take my pages and kind of just roll them over the lip here, because it's not a sharp edge. So I can just kind of roll the page on the edge, and it kind of gets the bend out of it, it just flattens it back out. Oh my gosh, Suze, it was awesome. Okay, so there we go. That kind of flattened that out. So now that the cat's moved away a minute, let's go back in here. So I think I'm liking that's pretty much done. And it did get a little fuzzy, I think, with the lighting and everything. All right, so let's look in the mysterious library here. Oh, so by the way, just in case, this and this page were out of Hidden Paradise by Cris Lopez, and she's on Instagram. I don't know if she's on Twitter. So there we go. Oh, her freckles. Wait a minute. I got to fix her freckles. Remember? I got a little too dark with the marker. So let's knock back her freckles just a little bit. And then with those sharp, let's put in a couple back, little tiny ones, right across her nose and on her little cheeks. Keeping it soft. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. You're staring right in my eyes. And purring. She is a loud purrer. Okay. You're going to have to move. You are going to have to move. Oh my gosh. So can you see her little freckles? I can't really get any closer than that. It'll just, well, maybe. Here, let's try to, let's do the autofocus here. Let's see if I can autofocus it. See your little freckles? All right, so now, let me get that little corner of her eye. Let's go ahead and get Mysterious Library. Let's see if that, yeah, that's it. Here it is. Well, why did I think it was stone? I guess I didn't even do, look, I didn't even do the stone. I left it white. There's the double page with the Rapunzel. See, I did it all in orange, yellow, and that teal color. But look, I didn't do the stone, just colored. I just colored in between it. But that was a fun page. See, but look at the colors. It's very limited colors. Oh, I'm sorry. What, Paula? I don't know about anyone else, but here is. But what is? What's bad to say, Paula? I missed it. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it can be. It can be. I hear it, yeah. I'm not going to repeat it, Paula. So anyway, yeah. So there she's got. Let's see. Let me do a autofocus again. See, she's got some freckles too. And I put. She didn't have these knitting needles in her hair. We drew those in, and that right there we drew in because her hair looked like yarn, so we made it look like knitting needles with yarn. Okay, so we got that done. And again, it got a little light, but the sun's coming through. Yeah, thanks, Colleen. So there we go. That's better there. I had it it was a little light, but I got the sun coming through today. And then we did this one yesterday. So, yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Again, Hidden Paradise, Cris Lopez. So I think I'll go ahead and save this video, and then maybe we can work on something else. I do need to, I'm going to have to go get some coffee, though. I'm working on, here's what I still have to finish my dog here. And it's, well, let's get another piece of paper under it. Here, let me put it on the sketchbook here. And then this, well, that's the back cover there. Yeah, maybe you can see it there. So I haven't put it down yet, but I did this, and I'm working on it on this paper here, right? And she wanted a very close up. She wanted it this close up. I said, well, you don't see the rest of the face. And then so I cut it out, and I'm going to mount it on black. So I have to still finish this. This is the other thing I wanted to finish today, is this little puppy face. Thanks, guys. Thanks. So I have that to do, and of course I'm still working on all my animals for my Society 6. All my animals here. I've got them all sketched out, and I've only got 2 of them done here. There's my photograph samples. These are the only 2 I got done so far. Is the koi, whoops, come back here, is the koi and the oxitol. And so then I printed them out so you can see. Here's the biggest ones. Yeah, there's the biggest ones. So this is what they'll look like as phone cases when I get to that point. But again, I want to have at least 9, 10, 12 of them. And now, see, I've only got 2. Well, I do have my other big poster ones. But I wanted to get more of, whoops, don't bend there. I wanted to get some more of these done, So, yeah. So let me save this video, guys, and get some coffee, and I'll be right back.